It's a gas and a giggle as Triple Feature Friday continues. Next, it's up to America's favorite auto to save the day in Herbie Rides Again. Then, jewel thieves are in hot pursuit as Herbie goes to Monte Carlo. All tonight.
The MMC is all new and better than ever.
Did you guys hear that?
And you can catch it Thursday nights on Bonus. Plus, Tiffany and Jason are back with more bizarre comedy.
Very wacky.
New music. New guest stars.
Yes.
Dance and a whole lot of fun.
We're gonna have a good time.
All new on Thursdays. Only on TDC, it's the MMC.
That is entertainment.
On the all-new MMC.
It all started with a mouse. Ever since Steamboat Willie hit the screen in the 1920s, people of all ages around the world have fallen in love with the animation of Walt Disney. Disney classic animated films have touched the hearts of millions. So much so that they've gone on to become live stage shows and parades, entertaining thousands of guests each day at Disneyland in California and Walt Disney World in Florida.
When we take a film and bring it to three-dimensional life in the parks, we basically are taking one of the best forms of storytelling possible and actually bring it to life as an extension into the park so that the families that are here can actually enjoy that as if they were right in the middle and were living and breathing the film.
In order to breathe 3D life into these animated films, it takes months of preparation, starting with the animated film itself. This begins with a pencil test. The pencil drawings are cleaned up, colored, and photographed as the magical process of animation breathes life into the artist's drawings. As the production on a Disney animated feature comes to an end, the work is just beginning for the Disney theme park folks, who are busy getting ready for the live shows.
The fun begins when we bring the directors, the writers, the set designers together, the musicians, the composer, and we start to work on what the show will be, what the parade will be, and then we get into bringing in the dancers, and it becomes very exciting at that point because you start to see the show take life.
The spirit of Pocahontas promises to be a dynamic stage show for both Disneyland and Walt Disney World, and it's all inspired by the newest Disney animated film, Pocahontas.
The following presentation has been closed captioned.
Join us now as the Disney Channel salutes the American teacher.
I'm a role model for these kids, and how I deal with them as a person and how I deal with others is as important as anything I teach them about math or social studies or anything else.
Number 4, $72.40 times 100.
$7,240.
Very good.
In the rural community of Knightson, California, Lynn Gursky's goal is to make a connection with each of her students, to instill confidence and inspire learning. Hello, I'm Michael Eisner, head of the Walt Disney Company. Recognizing the challenges facing her students, Lynn strives to establish an atmosphere of trust that motivates learning and gives each student the confidence to establish goals and pursue their dreams.
In today's world, you can't come out of school with some finite body of knowledge and be finished. You're going to be retooling and re-educating yourself in the job market continually, and they have to be able to see themselves as individuals and know who they are, and then they can learn anything they want to.
If you think you're going to apply for a summer job, then you will have an application and resume to use as a reference. Jason, what's a resume?
A resume is when you write a letter to an employer about a job, and in the letter you tell them about what qualities you have and how you learned about the job.
Good.
The resume project started about a week ago when some students came to me with job applications. They had wanted to apply for a position then opening at our school pool for the summer, and they were asking me if I would be a reference and asking me questions about these job applications. When I looked at what they were doing, I realized that they were filling them out in pencil, and they were scratching out words, and they were spelling things incorrectly, and I realized they were clueless about what to do with a job application.
I want you to tell me what it is that you can tell about this person from this photo.
I think it's important with students this age, actually with any age student, that you hook them into their learning and catch them at the beginning and spark an interest. And like the story with the lady who had survived the parachute fall, and the students immediately were interested in her.
This is a very lucky lady. Why do you think she might be lucky? Her parachute might not have opened.
And using that story to hook them into the concept of surface areas so that when they began their experimentation, they would have a connection, a real-life connection to what they were doing.
Predict which will drop fastest and which the slowest, and why.
They both at the same time.
On A, there's much more surface area to catch the air currents than there is on D.
She looks for what's good about every youngster, and she helps bring that out. And it's like she helps them discover who they are as individuals, because that's just emerging for them.
Robert E. Lee, where were you raised up at?
Well, I was raised from a very wealthy family, and I lived in Virginia, Richmond.
We had been studying the Civil War and doing research. They had been doing individual research, plus, of course, I had been giving them input on the Civil War period. And then they had several different parts of an assignment to complete in their group.
Grant, if you had the chance, would you run for president?
I think I would, because this country needs a disciplined man with experiences.
We do a lot of work with primary source documents and bringing artifacts into the classroom. And we've now, as we moved into the Civil War period, have brought in artifacts from that time period. We have artifacts that would be something that would have been used by children or anyone during the period of the Civil War. And then the students are bringing in more artifacts as they do their presentations.
These are relatives and cousins and all that.
When these kids remember what they learned about the Civil War, they'll remember dressing up in my blue jacket with yellow paper buttons, but they'll remember about General Grant because of what they had to do and because they had fun doing it.
She's great. I don't think there's going to be any other teacher I'm going to have that's going to be quite like her.
One company has recently released another survey saying that secondhand smoke is not that bad. This is part of a campaign to reverse and prevent restrictions on smoking. What do you think?
Kids today are dealing with more problems in society. It's just continued to be more and more worrisome, I think, for kids. They have a lot more exposure to temptations than kids did 18 years ago.
If people are going to smoke, then they're making up their mind, but they don't know about the other people that they're around when they smoke, so they could be killing a part of them.
The best thing about being a teacher is having an opportunity every day to look across these desks and see all of them looking at me with trust that I won't betray them, that I'm going to give them part of myself and they give me part of themselves. I learn as much from them every day as I teach them, I'm sure.
The Disney Channel salutes the American teacher is presented in partnership with Campbell Soup Company.
It's a gas and a giggle as Triple Feature Friday continues. Next, it's up to America's favorite auto to save the day in Herbie Rides Again. Then, jewel thieves are in hot pursuit as Herbie goes to Monte Carlo. All tonight.
All your favorites from yesteryear. Aladdin, Saturdays at 1:30 p.m., 12:30 Central.
Exclusively on the Disney Channel, The Making of Aladdin. Join host John Rhys Davies for a behind-the-scenes look at Disney's blockbuster hit. Meet the creators, the artists, the musicians. From the first sketch of an idea to the high-tech wizardry that makes a carpet fly, you'll be there every magical step of the way. The Making of Aladdin, exclusively on the Disney Channel. To celebrate the release of Walt Disney's Pocahontas, the Disney Channel and Target stores have teamed up to present the Making of Pocahontas Sweepstakes. 10 lucky grand prize winners will win a vacation for 4 to Disneyland in Southern California, where you'll be special guests at the Spirit of Pocahontas stage show. Vacations include hotel accommodations at the Disneyland Hotel and round-trip airfare on Delta Airlines, the official airline of Disneyland and Walt Disney World. But that's not all. Each winning family will also receive the Disney Channel free for 1 year, where you'll see great shows like Avonlea, MMC, and Ocean Girl. 100 first prize winners will receive a copy of the new Pocahontas screen scenes. Experience the beauty of over 40 different full-color images from the film right on your computer screen. 100 second prize winners will each receive one of Milton Bradley's all-new Pocahontas board games or a copy of Parker Brothers' electronic Talking Pocahontas board game. To enter, go to any Target store and visit the Making of Pocahontas display at the Children's Department and complete an official entry form. Or handprint on a 3x5 sheet of plain paper your name, address, and home telephone number and mail it to Pocahontas Sweepstakes, Post Office Box 4879, Blair, Nebraska 68009. Entries must be received by August 31st, 1995. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited. The Disney Channel and Target stores want you to be a special guest at Disneyland's Spirit of Pocahontas stage show. And be sure to catch The Making of Pocahontas, presented by Target, only on the Disney Channel.
The following presentation has been closed captioned.
Triple Feature Friday's Love Bug-In concludes with the international adventure Herbie Goes to Monte Carlo. Next.
Journey to the Grand Canyon and witness a night where man and nature come together in song. The Disney Channel brings you another original music special featuring Kenny Loggins. His biggest hits to his latest singles. Kenny Loggins Going Home. Tonight.
This month, the Best of Hollywood features the best of Bing.
Naturally.
It's a Bing festival.
How would you like to swing on a star?
A Bing classic every Monday night.
I'm a son of a gun.
Unforgettable films like Holiday Inn.
This can't miss.
We're Not Dressing.
I'll sing about the birds and bees.
Going My Way.
I see what you mean.
And a Connecticut Yankee in King Arthur's Court.
We're busy doing nothing.
Spend Monday nights with Bing Crosby all this month, 9, 8 Central, only on the Disney Channel.
The following presentation has been closed captioned.
Next, the Disney Channel's Cool Night continues with more family fun. Stay tuned.
All for one?
One of the great stories of all time. In an exclusive world television premiere.
It will be an event to remember. Those Musketeers.
The Disney Channel brings you the swashbuckling smash hit.
I love a good adventure.
The Three Musketeers. Sunday at 7 p.m., 6 Central on the magical world of Disney. Presented by Kodak.
Back to my eyes have seen
have touched the lives of a generation. Now, Jackson Browne comes to the Disney Channel in an exclusive special. Joined by the people who shared in the creation of his unforgettable music.
The process of writing a song is really the process of confronting something really very internal.
Exclusively on the Disney Channel, Jackson Browne Going Home.
They lived a life of luxury until a stranger appeared.
I've come home, Father. How dare you play this cruel joke? Caroline's dead. Why does she show up all of a sudden just now? It must be to get the money.
Not have you calling her a fortune hunter.
They were a family being torn apart.
This is a very clever woman. I'm so sorry for all the pain I've caused you. She's wormed her way into my home. Can you keep a secret? And she's interfering with my children. I'm doing this for you.
The Disney Channel presents a powerful drama starring Stephanie Zimbalist as Caroline.
Know where to find the best in classic comedy?
Tiffany, the halls of Montezuma.
No, Comedy Tonight, every Wednesday night this month.
I'll try not to be late.
There's loads of perilous pratfalls and silly sight gags. With stars like Danny Kaye.
Go out there and give me the old one, too.
Bill Cosby as a master spy.
All right.
Look out for John Belushi.
Go!
And have some fun on the home front with Hail the Conquering Hero.
Just call me Mr. Mayor.
So start horsing around Wednesdays this month on Comedy Tonight. Next, the Disney Channel's Cool Night continues with more family fun. Stay tuned.
The following presentation has been closed captioned.